Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Turn Order Warped, episode number 24. Welcome back. We're in the middle of combat right now.
Yeah.
Right before Hawk's turn. Hawk, what do you do?
I look at him. Well, he can't tell. I've got blank battle mode visor on because it's scary. You shouldn't have called me Roby. And I'm going to use my bear hug exploit and grab him. And then I want to use my throwing skill to throw him against the wall.
Okay. I'd say, yeah, absolutely. So the bear hugging ability is within melee range. You just kind of grab him, and you want to just kind of toss him. Which wall do you want to toss him into?
I'm going to toss him... I'm really strong, but I also want to get as much momentum against the wall as possible. So probably the wall directly to my left here. So I'll throw him over the corpse of his buddy. So I'm going to grab him and then just grab like the seat of his pants and like his collar and then shoo, right into the wall. Hopefully face first.
Okay, so give me your strength plus your throwing.
That's 5d6 for 18.
So you toss him. I'm going to say this is versus his melee defense, which is to kind of... It gets kind of negated because he just kind of like positions his body, like crumples like up into a ball, and just kind of like takes the shot like on his shoulder, but he just kind of like hunkers into himself, like curls up into the fetal position as you toss him. Yeah. That's basically going to count as a miss. Okay,
but he would be over there now then, right?
Yeah, he's definitely right there, yeah.
Okay. On top of the bloody corpse of an Ogron.
Yes. So his clothing is definitely messed up.
Yeah.
Does he have to roll for mild nausea?
Do I get to shoot at him when he's flying across the map? Can I shoot him out of the
I would
air?
have technically pulled him out at a...
Yeah, I would say so. Absolutely.
Oh my
if you had
god.
him in midair.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna
D6 penalty.
I'm going.
Skeet shooting.
Yes, you're gonna take a penalty because he's basically in melee range with Hawk. So that is like super close melee range with Hawk. So you have to take extra care to not hit your buddy.
Okay.
So that is I think it's a minus 2d6, but let me just double check. Fuck is it?
Page 128. Complications.
Page 128.
Yeah, I just searched firing into melee.
I don't see it. Where do you see that?
In complications typically inflict yeah, it's
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah. Minus 2d6.
minus 2d6. Okay.
Yep.
So as,
Oh no! I'm sorry. 1d6. It's a 1d6.
Okay. 22.
22 is a miss.
Okay.
That is so 76 normally. So you got 3 ones.
Yeah, it was a pretty rough roll.
It's a rough roll.
Yeah.
But yeah. He basically just kind of twists in the air like as he's getting thrown, as he's sort of curling into a ball. You weren't expecting Hawk to do this either. Like, so
No.
you just like you probably like looked up for a second, like past your scope, like what the fuck, and just like took the shot when you weren't quite set up for it, and
We
just,
gotta practice our skeet shooting. Skeet shooting exploit.
you guys can
You
you
can combine exploits into make a special attack. So
you can try and find Arthur's body out in the
Corpse,
void there,
yeah.
and
Oh,
just
something to check.
get a little.
You bastards better leave that beautiful man alone.
That's
Speaking
rough.
of that beautiful man, Felix.
I'm gonna see that this guy literally gets launched across the room into the wall. Is he still standing?
No.
I
He's
can't
prone.
see from. He's prone.
Definitely prone. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I am going to just. I'm gonna just do the same thing as before. I'm gonna re-up my hide action, and Overwatch again.
Q
Is there
insane
any-
high roll? 42. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ.
Is there any sort of like morale tape rolls in this game? Because I feel this guy's getting chucked off a wall and landing on his Ogron buddy's bloodied corpse and getting a gun pulled out his hand psychically might be sharing his pants enough to.
Mechanically, no. It's kind of situational based. These guys are generally kind of shitheads. I don't think they really feel like that in general.
Too stupid to be scared.
Yeah. They just kind of want to shoot things and you know.
Yeah, okay.
They're kind of psychopaths. Okay. So yeah, Felix, you are the knight. This guy next to Lunk sort of sees this fucking Ogron turn around. Holy shit! He like swings around with the blaster pistol, aims into melee against Lunk.
Oh, good.
A new threat. That's a crit.
Oh, no. Lunk's going down again.
Oh, dear.
So that's 8 damage, but 31 is got 3 6s on that, so that is a singed condition, which means
Anything flammable goes up. I think that's the only flavor.
wow,
She's an Ogron chef. She's got a light coating of Teflon.
God, where the hell did I get this? I printed this out from somewhere so I could have it handy. Where the hell did I get this from? Is
You
this
pull it out from the draw label. That's fuck Peachy's character. It's got to be in there somewhere.
Status tracks and conditions. There we go. Singed. So that is the target is blackened and mildly burned, and flammable items are ruined. No additional effect. Okay. Yeah. So that's basically 1 damage for you, and yeah, he's just gonna fire at you again. 29. That was almost another crit. And this is for 5 damage, which doesn't do anything to you because he just kind of sees you getting closer. He's got nowhere to go. It's your turn, Lunk.
Right, so Lunk's like slightly smoking now, just like, ah! And I'm gonna punch him very hard in the face. This will be 5d6. Yeah. There we go. Whoosh.
21. That is a miss.
Damn it!
He just.
All right. All right. In that case, for my second action, I am going to. I'm gonna bear hug him.
Good choice.
Yes. So.
Okie doke. Absolutely, you grab this guy. He is bear hugged right now. Let's use that one. Okie doke.
And I do believe oh god, I did right. Establish you cause your unarmed damage per round for free.
Yep, that takes effect on the following round.
Okay, cool.
Okie doke. This guy that is prone has no fucking weapon. Let's see. He is going to rush in this way, I think. 1, 2, 3. Three. fucking exploit that I can use here? Let me just check one thing. I feel like every time I go to this website, the What's Old is New website, to like look up these guys, I somehow look up a different thing each time because I can't ever find them when I need them. Why do I keep looking at the wrong thing? Okay, here they are, NPCs. All right. Okay. Yeah. So he's just going to, I guess he's just going to run in, sneak past, like, Lunk. And he is going to rush over. Let's see, can he get that far? One action to move out of prone. He's got 7 speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he's going to move. He's going to basically run up to the hostages. And that's his turn. Sterling.
Well, this guy's in here. That changes things. Using an exploit as an action. He's quite far away from me. So Lunk's got the other guy, right?
Yes.
Bear hugged. Stab him in the dick.
I'm gonna. I see this guy just like run past me, and I'm just like whipping out my laser sword to try and just pop him into tiny little bits.
Okay. So you're going to have to move.
I have to move to do that, so I can't aim. But I am going to use a luck die.
So just to be clear, you guys have either aim or feint. Just be aware, they're two different things.
You don't have both of them,
feint.
do you?
You do not have both.
You can get both if you pick up a, but I haven't. I meant feint.
Okay.
If I said that wrong, my bad. Let me just check my dice here.
Oh, also, you take your damage first. So
I get
damage.
a minus 2d6 to my. I'm not doing this.
Agility.
I'm not-
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? He's getting ultimate powered in the face again.
The one I'm grappling or the other one?
He's getting electricity to the face. Special for. I'll add
what's-
my luck.
What's
to
the
this.
range on that?
10.
Okay.
10 feet. 10 move, that would be nice. And I'm going to add 1 luck die to this as well.
Okay. 18 versus the mental defense of this guy, which is a hit.
Oh, I said I'm rolling my thing, so there is 2d6. Electricity damage.
Okie doke.
Also, no, I can't. He doesn't have his gun anymore, does he?
Nope.
I'm
No,
stepping
actually,
in.
no. Wrong person. No, wait. This is the guy that got his gun taken away. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm stepping in to him.
He just yells, "Back away or I'm going to kill this guy!"
You do not want to kill this man.
Glix.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, I'm still on fire. Let me just take my damage.
Yeah, you
God
got to take
damn
your
it.
one.
I just want to not be on fire for a bit. That's all.
Yeah, and we double-checked on the break, guys. He actually does have to put out the fire with agility, and he's got to beat the attack roll. So yeah, it's a 34 that he's got to beat to put this shit at.
I have a 1d6 to roll out of 34. It's probably not going to work.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna move to here. I lied. I'm gonna move to here. And dude, now in the close quarters thing, do I get a boost for my pistol as well? Sidearm?
Yeah,
boost?
if it's got the sidearm tag, but I think you were still prone, right? So you got to use an action to stand up.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Drop to prone or crouch, but if you stand up, it's 1. And then
Yeah, so you can finish your turn there if you want to do that.
yeah, yep, that's it.
Okie doke. Hawk.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush after this guy who's run away from me. And then I'm gonna bear hug him. And this time I'm not throwing him.
You just
Yeah, just
yeah, you can probably hear the sounds of the ribs and bones groaning. Felix.
I haven't seen anybody. I'm just gonna I'll re-up my Overwatch, but I'm gonna stay hidden.
Okie doke. The one that is bear hugged by Lunk takes damage, which is what?
That would be 2d6 plus 6.
Jesus fuck, are you serious?
Well, hang on. Is it the spiked gauntlet? Because they give me +2 to unarmed.
I would assume so. 2d6 plus 6?
That's my unarmed damage, yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Right.
Bear hug. Causes us natural damage each round for free. Yep.
Oh shit, no, natural damage. Sorry, that's 2d6
Natural.
plus 4.
Yeah, natural damage.
Okay,
So
okay,
minus a 2 from that, so that'll be an 11. Okay. All right, and he is gonna try and break free. It's gonna be a strength or agility check. Does it say? I think it's strength or agility. It just says it takes a strength or agility melee attack to escape the bear hug. Yeah, so this is his brawling. 21 melee defense.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be my melee defense is 15.
Okay.
So yeah.
He totally breaks free from that.
Damn it!
That's one action. He just drops down to the ground.
Probably kicks me in the injured shin. I was like, ah!
Yeah, and then he just kind of aims back up with the sidearm, takes another shot. This was a 76. Oof, that's a lot of ones. 17 versus your melee defense.
Yep, that's a hit.
Oof, wow, with that many ones? I got 4 ones. Jesus.
Yeah. My melee defense is 15.
That's an 11 damage, minus your soak of 7 right now.
10, 9, 8. I'm on 7 health.
Okie doke. Lunk.
I'm gonna bear hug him again.
You no get away!
Actually, I'm gonna punch at him for my first action and then bear hug him for my second action. So.
You could always bear hug and then headbutt.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Does it make a difference?
or bite. Well, you don't get your extra 2 damage if you do hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch at him first, and then
Okie doke. Go for the punch.
So. Wonk.
That's a miss.
Damn it. Okay, then I'm gonna grab him.
Yeah,
Just
16
like,
was a miss. All right, and the bear hug is enacted again.
Mm-hmm.
You just hear like the creaking. Okay. Sterling.
Okay. I'm in an engineering bay. Engine room? Is that where I am?
Engine room, yeah.
Okay, so perhaps there is a fire extinguisher in this room.
Give me a luck die. Give me roll your luck, please.
I'm gonna roll my luck. I'm also gonna add my remaining luck die to it.
Can't. No. This is not an actual thing
Okay.
mechanic. This is me deciding if there's a fire extinguisher here.
4.
No. There's no fire extinguisher. They probably have them, like, maybe in the nacelle rooms, but not specifically here. Either that or it was removed.
These people have never heard of health and safety.
I don't know how to put this fire out.
Stop, drop, and roll.
You take the 1 damage now.
Yeah.
That should be first.
Let me take that damage. Okay.
And to be clear, it's probably not fire. Like, it's probably like you're burned. You know, you're burned like bad. Like, you know, it's just your clothes are like melted like into your skin a bit and shit. Like, it's bad.
Well, how do I stop taking this damage then? If it's not putting out fire.
I mean, you gotta sort of like try to get the clothes off, but they're like kind of melted into your skin. I feel like that's where the agility comes into play.
So I'm not technically on fire. It's burns I'm taking.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have medicine as a skill. So I know what a back-to-tank does. Would that be a fair assumption?
Yeah. It's kind of
I'm
general
running.
knowledge.
I'm sprinting. I'm using both my actions to sprint.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, just barreling through you, Glix, past you, Lunk, is this sort of smoking, sort of. It sounds like a crispy bacon. But it's moving.
Lunk's drooling slightly for some reason. We don't know why.
I'm running past him. I am not meat.
Glix.
Cool.
Did the guy I was hugging get to go?
Why did he get deleted? He got deleted somehow. That's weird.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's still
Sorry?
in
I think he was at a 13. So he technically should have went before Sterling. But I'll just have him go now. So he's going to take the bear hug damage. Or wait, does he take that on your turn?
It just says per round. So I guess this is still a round. It hasn't ended yet, so
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I don't know how
It's
it
got to be
works.
on your turn for sure. I had that happen on Lunk's. I did that on that guy's turn during Lunk's, but it should be on your turn. Okay. Because yeah, if it's a round, then it makes sense that it would come around to your turn. Okay, so this guy is being bear hugged. He is gonna try and break free. 23 melee defense.
damn that roll. My shield doesn't count for this, so yes.
Okay.
He gets it.
Yeah, he breaks free. Got a 23 out of a 5d6. I'm rolling pretty
It's a
good
damn
today.
good roll, dude.
I'm rolling kind of good today. All right. He breaks free. Yeah! Fucking Roby! And he just pulls the sidearm up that he doesn't have. He
No, it's not there.
Yeah, so he breaks free. And let's see. He's going to try and I think he's just gonna grab some fucking like loose engineering like coolant wires or something. Who the fuck knows? Let's see. I'm gonna make him roll a check for this. See if he actually knows what the fuck he's pulling out here. Oh, he's got a decent score. 3d6. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll a die to determine what he pulls out, because he doesn't actually know. So I'm going to say lower than 3, it's going to be something electrical. Higher than 3 is going to be coolant. 6. Of course. The way that I'm rolling today, I should have changed it. Okay. So, yeah, he grabs like a fucking coolant wire, just sprays it at you. It's just spraying fucking coolant everywhere. I mean, I don't even know what to... I guess it's just going to be an agility roll. Yeah, 46. He's going to get a bonus. I'm going to say he just gets a 46. 14 versus your melee defense, which is a no. Yeah, so he just kind of sprays the coolant. He doesn't really know what he's doing. He's just kind of frantic at this point. Just spraying the coolant all around. All these, like, warning panels are lighting up. Glix.
I'm going to move to here and crouch.
Okay, fair enough.
That's it. Yeah.
Hawk.
Okay, I'm gonna swing my axe down at him, and then right as it's about to get near him, I'm gonna use that as a feint, using my feint exploit. Then I'm gonna quickly rotate and bring it round the other way.
Okie doke.
So this time it's 6d6 to hit.
Okay.
With my bonus,
Woo!
29.
29. Very nice. That is a hit.
Sweet. And I slice him for 12 damage.
Okie doke. He's still up, but he took a good shot.
Nice.
Just... Ah, fucker! Yeah. And let's see. Felix. You see Sterling, like, smoking and burning, like, he's like...
Just looking at... I'm just watching Sterling, just very perplexed and quietly.
I'm calmly walking towards this back.
Yeah, I'm just going to end my turn there with the Overwatch still held.
Okie doke. The guy that Lunk is grappling with the bear hug is going to try and break free. 18.
Yep.
Breaks free from the bear hug. That's one action. And how is Lunk's fucking, like, stuff so low on melee defense?
Because my soak's gone. Oh, what? I don't know.
Soak has nothing to do with melee defense.
I don't know. She's only got 15.
Okay, so 18. He breaks free. Gonna just aim back up with the pistol.
Oh.
Stop fucking grabbing me! 22 to hit, I think, is a hit.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
12 damage.
8, 9, 10, that's 5 damage.
Yep.
God, I'm on 2 damage again.
Uh-oh. Lunk,
Right.
it's your turn.
I'm gonna swing at him again.
That is a miss.
Mother! I'm gonna grapple him again then. And just.
Bleeding all over the place. What color is Lunk's blood? Was it yellow? I can't remember.
I can't remember. Yeah, that's a yellowish, sort of sludgy yellow looking, kind of gross.
Okay. All right, fair enough. All right, the guy that got sliced by H.A.W.K going to pull his pistol. He's got no pistol. Yeah, he is going to turn the coolant towards the crew, just away from them, and he says, "All right, everybody fucking stop. I'm going to kill the crew." And he's essentially taking the Overwatch action against the crew. So if anybody moves, he's aiming at the crew. Sterling.
He can't see me, right?
No.
I'm getting in the battery tank.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to say it takes 1 action to hit the release on the back of the tank, 1 action to climb in.
Okay. I guess I'd take 1 damage now, but will this remove my...
After about an hour,
It stings probably going in there as well.
it's
So I'm
going
gonna take 1 damage for an hour?
No. Let me finish. You're going to take the damage
Hmm.
first, but to get healed is going to take an hour. It's going to remove that smoldering condition from you, but it's not going to heal you instantly.
All I want to do is get rid of the smoldering action, so I can get in, remove it, and then next turn I'll have some turns.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, you just kind of like drop into this fucking liquid. It's like it's thicker than maple syrup.
I have to swim to actually get into it.
Yeah.
It's like treacle.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The Glicks.
Whatever treacle is. Anyway. Let's see.
It's British desserts.
Not a dessert. It's a gloopy sugar product. It's like golden syrup, but gloopier.
It's super gloopy.
Super gloopy. Moving over here and taking Overwatch.
On what area?
The area where Lunk and Hawk are.
So what's your range on your pistol?
The range on my pistol is 15.
Lunk's about to go
2,
down again.
3,
Oh my
4, 5, 6, 7. You can definitely see that guy.
Oh yeah, the issue is that I don't think I actually have enough attack dice to hit him.
So you have other things that you can do, because Overwatch then is not really going to help you very much.
Right, I'm just trying to do a thing. I need to get my pistols up because it's not really.
I mean,
I've got a 3d6
can
to attack,
aim.
and I don't think I've ever hit one of
well,
these.
she moved already.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, if you don't move, then you can aim. So
Which
you
gives
can.
me 1d6 to attack.
Yeah, it basically gives you another d6.
Okay.
So you can use suppressive fire here. That's a thing. It's on page 151 of the PDF.
But you gotta consider whether or not the guy threatening to harm the civilians would count that as moving. My suppressing fire.
I'm gonna actually go ahead and take aim. So this is my 2 attack on the guy near Hawk.
So, okay, but yeah, you wouldn't be able to move. So if you were here, I'm gonna say you can't see him from where you are.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, the wall's in the way for that one. When you moved up, I think you had a sort of narrow vision of him, but from where you are now, there's no way.
Yes, I'm gonna go over here and crouch and take Overwatch.
Okie doke, Hawk.
Okay, wait. Annihilate, I'm going to put my shield down first. Is that okay?
Just fucking drop everything!
Alright, I gotta put the shield down first. And then I go to put my axe down. And I'd like to use that as my feint. And then hopefully by doing that I can catch him unawares where I swing up with my axe and try and chop his face off.
So here's what we're gonna do. Initiative. Give me your initiative roll, and he's gonna roll his initiative.
Okay, my initiative's... I got 21.
Nice.
66.
That's pretty good. And I get to roll 46.
Huh?
Not gonna cut it.
8. Cool.
Go ahead. Give me your attack roll. He sees
attack
you
roll is
moving,
also
but
a-
you're just too fast.
Yeah, my attack roll is also a 66.
17 is a miss. That
Did I
is
at
a
least
miss.
get him to move the coolant away because he was dodging me?
No, definitely not. He
Well,
aims
if he was trying to hold something there, he would be less likely to move. Maybe a defense penalty. Is he all...
so he's
Pin
just
down doesn't count for melee, right?
this thing is just kind of like a spray. I'm gonna say there's probably like an AOE on it. and he just kind of turns like sprays the coolant. They're just kind of like, ah! Like the crew that's sort of bunched up there. It's not everybody, but he probably hits like 3-4 people with this. And let's see.
Pin down's only for ranged attacks.
That actually hopped up onto the keyboard. 16. Okay, so he is. Let's see, they are.
He doesn't have a cooling hose proficiency, right? So,
No.
okay, good. Could have been so much worse. It's exactly what you needed as well, was
When
to
he's
get
sitting
cooled
there
down.
Hey, throbies. That's my hook. Ooh, coolant.
I'm just checking for these people.
I mean, would they have scrambled when, like, the people who were attacking them or were holding them hostage were attacked by a giant robot and a giant lunk of meat?
They're probably tied up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll use that.
It was much better if I could just chop them in half. Can we just, like, get a redo on that? Use my redo exploit.
Okay. So they're gonna get. Say lower that. Yeah, he basically doesn't really know what he's doing. The thing's moving around a lot. He basically hits one person like square in the face, and yeah, they basically just. And you can see like they're just trying to like move away from it, but they're like tied up, trying to like put their hands up, but they're like latched onto part of the fucking engine or something, trying to get there, and they're just trying to tough down below, and you can see like these like probably like some kind of chemical burn or something like on their skin, something like that, and the person looks like they're probably just like screaming in pain. They don't die, but they don't look good. So that's your turn, Hawk. Felix?
Okay.
You heard the screams of innocent civilians.
Yeah, can I actually discern what those screams are?
I mean, you've definitely been hearing screaming the whole time. I mean,
But does it sound like it's just... But when you say screaming, this is like the crew that it was screaming, right? So was that like was that a bunch of screams at once?
You probably heard some word yelling and stuff. I would say definitely. Beyond, I mean, you've been hearing lots of different screams, so I feel like the screaming is but the crew is probably just like, motherfucker. They're just probably just like screaming their heads off, like.
Okay. Honestly, I'm just gonna stay here. To be honest, I'm just gonna stay seated with Overwatch enabled again.
Gonna go ahead and take into a fish sandwich.
Yeah, dude. Actually, hold on. Can I? So with my 2 status tracks, I mean, you can spend an action to lower the status tracks, right?
Yes, you can. You have to roll against the condition.
Yeah. I'll roll. I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. So
I'm gonna roll to get rid
I think
of.
it's a difficult 16 by default if there was no attack.
If you don't know it, yeah, that's the base.
So you have soreness and I think we said sick or no?
Pain and movement.
Yeah. So
Pain moderate, movement
so
moderate.
Soreness and slowed. So let me just check those.
And slowed, is that half the movement?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pain causes a -2 speed penalty. So half and then -2.
Half and then -2. Oh god, I can move literally 2 squares.
Yep. Yeah. So how are you trying to do this? Like, I mean, you're kind of in agony. Like, what are you doing?
I'm assuming like it's probably localized to maybe like some muscles in my back, or in my legs or something. I'm just gonna try and just stretch a bit and just see if I can stretch out the kinks in the muscles.
Okay, just kind of like trying to stretch out. I mean,
just to alleviate the pain a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely feels like it's coming from your liver. I mean, for sure, like that's causing these problems. The mobility one, is that what you're trying to combat right now?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your agility.
Is there any penalty?
Oh, actually,
that's endurance, isn't it?
It's an endurance shake-off. Yes.
Okay, it's literally impossible for me to do anything with it.
The pain one is a will shake-off.
That's also impossible.
It's almost like
Felix is off.
Felix's specialized super heavy.
Very much like a point of an arrow, like the tip of an arrowhead. I can do what I do really well, but anything else, I'm limited. Honestly, I'm in
opposite.
Agony. I'm gonna just re-Overwatch and stay in the chair.
Okie doke. Yeah. So the person that's fighting Lunk is not bear hugged anymore, right? Or wait, did you re-bear hug?
I re-hugged
okay, you
him.
re-bear hugged. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean he's just gonna try and break free again.
Motherfucker.
Oh.
Yeah, he breaks fucking free again.
24. Will break him free. Okay. And yeah, he's gonna fire at you again, Lunk.
Oh shit.
It's been working for him so far. 23.
Yeah.
For 8 damage. So that's 1.
Hang on. What are we on? All right. So I soak 1, and that leaves me on 1 health.
And it's your turn.
I swing at that motherfucker again.
Okay.
All right, 5d6. And then I grapple him again. I'm just trying to slam him in the wall. I'm like,
Okay, that is a miss. Yeah, he just whoosh. Are you bear hugging again?
Yeah, I just bear hugged him again. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think bear hug is useless. I think you guys just are using it kind of funny.
I don't have my shield anymore, just so you're aware. It's on the ground. I'm not holding it.
Okay. So let's see. This guy with H.A.W.K, you don't have your shield, you said, and he's still got the fucking thing like sprayed out on the people. Yeah, he's just gonna keep doing it. He's gonna keep doing it and just be like, "Listen, motherfuckers, drop your weapons! I'm not fucking around!" And he just like jabs the fucking thing towards them. But as he does, the person that's being smashed in the face with these chemical burns is gonna fall backwards and kick up with their foot, waiting for this guy to get closer. So leans back, kicks up with the foot, tries to disarm this guy. It's not gonna go well, but they're gonna try. I think it's actually impossible, but let's try it. 13. It's a good attempt, but yeah, they're just getting like chemical burned, and the guy is just say, "Stop fucking moving!" And he's gonna just kind of like jab this thing in closer to this guy. The guy is like taking serious burns. It looks like the person that he's aiming this at just kind of passes out. And let's see. I'm gonna roll. D6. 13 for the attack roll. And 3d6. 10. Okay. So, yeah, the person on the ground just kind of slumps, and he like takes the fucking thing away, and he goes to like aim it to somebody else. They manage to get behind like the part of the engine, and he doesn't seem to get them, and he's trying to aim the fucking hose around the side to do that. But that's going to be his turn. Sterling.
Action to get out of the the tank.
Yeah, at least.
Okay.
Depending on what you're doing afterwards, it might even take 2, I think. It's easy to get in there, but to get out is...
I want to use my move, then.
Give me an agility check.
Ooh, I no longer have a penalty.
Yeah.
Can I use my medicine? Because I know how bad the attacks work.
No, definitely not.
Oh, come on. That was a good try. That was a good try.
Yeah, can somebody help me out of this tank, please?
Please.
10. That's all the gases escaping from his body as he's trying to get out of the back of the tank.
Is he farting like an old man?
No, he's just Obi-Wan Kenobiing. Okay, so a 10. I'm going to say no, it's going to take you 2 actions to get out of the tank.
Okay.
Because it's a lot, like I said, it's a lot harder to get out than it is to get in there. Probably sliding all around the fucking place. Got gloop everywhere. The Venetian of the party, Glix.
Staying, holding steady.
Holding steady.
Watch. Yep.
Okay. Hawk.
Yeah, this guy's dodging me way too much with my axe, so I'm gonna bear hug him, and then I'm going to drag him with me for half my move.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll turn around.
Okie doke.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah, I think he's basically on top of you when you bear hug. Like technically, I think they're there.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That's Overwatch, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that that is definitely gonna be inside Glix's Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
Glix, roll me your attack roll.
Okay.
Minus the firing into melee.
I think because my guns are sidearms.
No, that's only when you're standing in melee range. That's 2 different things.
Okay.
But let me just double check on something real quick. Because I think bear hug was always intended to be like a part of a double exploit. You know, like you guys are using it like as a single thing, but you can tack on multiple exploits when you do stuff. Like slam them, or there's a bunch of different things.
Yeah, I need to get a signature move and then do stuff like that with it.
Fetch the tables! And then you bear hug them.
Yeah. I mean, I was
gonna
thinking
look around
about
for a
doing it,
ladder.
but I was back in 1993 when The Undertaker threw Mankind off the top of Hell in a Cell through the announcer's table.
Hot damn!
Cause your unarmed damage per round for free. You can move at half speed, moving your victim with you. It's a strength or agi attack. Maybe it just straight up does your unarmed damage immediately, and then for this next sequential bear hug damage, I think it goes on your round.
Because it just says once per round, doesn't it? It's a bit... Well, when?
Yeah, the way that the round should be understood, though, is that the round starts for you when you grab him. So it shouldn't tick until your turn comes back again. You know what I mean? Because that's not one full round until that happens. But I think maybe the way that we'll continue this now, I'd say, let's say it does the initial damage right away, but the second tick of it won't take effect until
It's not like your
the round
second
comes
action is to do the damage, is it? It's not written like that. Is
No,
it?
it's free.
Yeah, it's free.
So.
Okay. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So H.A.W.K, what's your unarmed?
My unarmed is 2d6 plus 4.
11. Okay. How do you kill him?
Yeah, so as I'm like rushing through with them, I'm probably just like jostling them without realizing. I probably just like grind them up against my own armor. So it's probably just like yeah, it's probably quite nasty. Like I basically like rub his skin off of his face against my body and like, I don't know, crush ribs and stuff.
Oh, it's nasty.
Like, yeah, turn them into like just a sausage. Like grind them up a bit at the front.
Treacle.
Okay. Felix.
Okay, I am going to do the same thing again. I'm going to stay in my chair and re-up Overwatch and stay hidden. I'm in too much pain really to do anything, so I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay. Lunk, since we didn't do the initial damage with the bear hug, give me your natural damage now.
Which is 2d6 plus 4. 10.
10. How do you kill him?
I'm gonna say I just basically get a grip around his neck and squeeze so hard that it just crushes his neck. It's just like
Yeah, you just hear the sounds of like
crunch, crunch, gurgle.
you get the friggin' like Total Recall face on this guy.
Yeah, and then I just throw him to the ground. I was like, oh.
Yeah, and Lunk, you probably sit down hard like on your butt, and like you could hear like the crew, like some of them are like screaming a bit, and the one with like chemical burns is just kind of like that. And that's it for combat. You guys are out of combat.
They were far more aware of us than we could have possibly imagined.
Squishy,
Yeah.
you got any more dumb things to go?
First, Felix,
out
I
of
think
the-
some
I
of the
can
civilians
search-
need attention urgently.
I can search the. So I'm in a new like medical area here. I'm gonna take a look around. Do I see any medical supplies in this room?
So give me a perception check.
Also, I hear that, and I dig into my bag. Here, take mine. Well, I mean, take yours back.
Oh,
And toss
you.
it to Glix.
Thanks, Felix.
No sweat. I definitely took it for a moment just like this.
Oh.
Oh, Lunk. Let me help you. Here we go.
Yeah.
Psst. Oh, just hold still. I know it hurt. I know. Psst. How's that?
Less out tank.
Good.
How many did you have, by the way?
Yeah, Felix, did you just
It was
have
a,
one
it was
20?
a full. Yeah, it was a full.
20 use.
Yeah,
Okay.
20.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, how many do I deduct?
Well, you tell me. How many do you want to spend on
I'm
Lunk?
currently on 1 health, so
Yeah.
So you can, I mean, Glix, you can roll me a medicine check. Yeah, medicine plus your logic.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a 20.
Yeah.
So looking around, yeah, Lunk is really, really fucked up for sure. She's very heavily hurt.
probably some wounds that had been healed have now reopened as well. and
Oh yeah,
there's-
her legs, like her armor is all like shredded, and like parts of it are probably like embedded in her leg and stuff. Sterling is Yeah, I mean, basically, like when you spray like the healing spray on people,
Yeah.
it's not like a perfect like suture or anything like that. Like it's like a straight up like it's like a Band-Aid. Like it just kind of closes the wound, for now. But
Gets them
yeah,
back
they
into
need
battle maybe.
yeah
but-
they need to rest up, properly wrap it, stuff like that.
Mhm.
So Lunk is really fucked up, as well as the person that took the chemical burns. They are not looking good.
Okay.
So you tell me how you want to spend this.
Yeah.
Sterling's also kind of fucked
I was
up.
about to ask. Yeah, Sterling's messed up.
If
too.
you try and heal me, I'll just be like, please, the Ogron seems very hurt.
So let's go. Lunk, just hold still, and I 12 sprays on Lunk. This will hurt a little bit. You're gonna be fine though, Lunk. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, tank, Lunk, feel better.
You're welcome. Okay.
Lunk killed the Lunk smash Mando.
You did. You sure did. Oh, easy there, Lunk. I'll be right back, and I'm gonna go use the remaining eight on this. Where is this burn victim?
They're sort of like tied up to the different components of the engine room here. Yeah, there's a bunch of people in here, various officers and such that seem to be sort of tied up. Yeah, the coolant hose is just kind of like flopping around like. If you sort of like start to release them and whatnot, one of them will sort of go over and plug it back in, get it sort of like managed. And I feel like at this point we could sort of do a scene where you guys sort of get your shit back together, and we'll take a break here for our last break of the day. And when we come back, we'll find out what exactly has been going on this ship. We'll be right back, everybody. Back in 5 minutes. Stay tuned for some more Turn Order Warped. See you then.